Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC B1235, also recognized by the DTC indicator 42, designates an issue within the driver's air mix control motor circuit, linkage, door, or the motor itself. This diagnosis pertains specifically to Honda Accord models from 2012 to 2017. The air mix control motor plays a vital role in regulating the temperature of the air entering the passenger compartment by adjusting the position of the air mix control door. This door is crucial in blending hot and cold air, enabling personalized climate settings for the driver and passengers. Typically, the air mix control motor is located near the climate control unit, under the dashboard on the driver's side of the vehicle. An effective resolution of this DTC is essential to ensure optimal climate control functionality, thus enhancing the overall driving experience. In the final step of troubleshooting DTC B1235, you will test the driver's air mix control motor to ascertain its functionality. This step is critical as it directly addresses the heart of the issue. If the motor is verified to be operational, the next course of action involves replacing the climate control unit, as there may be internal faults within that component affecting overall performance. Conversely, if the air mix control motor tests negative, then you can proceed with either replacing the motor itself or repairing any issues with the linkage or the door that connects the motor to the air mix control system. A thorough examination of all components is paramount to ensure that the root cause of the problem is effectively identified and resolved. After completing all the necessary repairs related to DTC B1235, it is crucial to perform a final verification of the repair. This begins with rechecking for any remaining DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS. Successfully clearing any codes indicates that no unresolved issues persist. Following this, you should confirm the proper operation of the air mix control motor and any associated components, ensuring they function as intended. Finally, conduct a comprehensive test of the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning HVAC system functionality to ensure that cabin temperature can be regulated correctly. This verification process is essential, not only to affirm that the repairs have rectified the DTC, but also to ensure the overall comfort and safety of vehicle operation. Preventive maintenance plays a critical role in averting potential issues related to DTC B1235 in the future. Regularly checking the climate control system helps to ensure all components, including wiring and connections, are intact and functioning correctly. A thorough inspection of the wiring integrity can prevent any occurrence of open circuits or shorts that may contribute to the problem. Additionally, maintaining the air mix control motor and its associated linkage and door helps in ensuring continued optimal performance of the HVAC system. By implementing such preventive measures, vehicle owners can significantly reduce the risk of experiencing future disruptions to their climate control system, enhancing the longevity and reliability of their Honda Accord. In conclusion, DTC B1235 signifies a problem with the air mix control motor circuitry and associated components within the Honda Accord models from 2012 to 2017. Identifying the affected components, which are primarily situated under the driver's dashboard, is essential for effective troubleshooting. The diagnostic process unfolds through a series of systematic checks tailored to confirm continuity and identify any wiring faults. Upon successful execution of these troubleshooting steps, technicians can address any identified issues and verify repairs through further testing. Ultimately, addressing DTC B1235 is integral to restoring optimal climate control functionality, ensuring a more comfortable and safe driving experience for vehicle occupants. DTC B1235 indicates a malfunction in the air mix control motor circuit, linkage, door, or the motor itself, responsible for controlling the cabin air temperature. The affected components are critical in ensuring a comfortable climate within the vehicle. The air mix control motor's role involves adjusting the air mix control door to blend hot and cold air. This blending of air is vital for achieving the desired temperature settings as per the driver's preference. The climate control system, where this component resides, is located under the driver's side dashboard, making it essential for technicians to be familiar with the layout of this area for effective troubleshooting and repair. Identifying the root cause of the error is a key step toward restoring full functionality to the climate control system. Several potential causes could lead to the DTC B1235 being triggered. Firstly, there can be an open circuit in the wiring that leads to or from the air mix control motor, disrupting proper functionality. Shorted wiring is another possibility, which can cause unintended grounding and lead to system failures. Additionally, the air mix control motor itself could be faulty, failing to respond or operate as intended. Furthermore, issues with the linkage or the air mix control door may also contribute to this DTC, preventing the door from moving to the designated position for air mixing. Each of these potential causes necessitates thorough checks during the troubleshooting process to ensure the problem is accurately diagnosed and addressed. When DTC B1235 is present, several symptoms may manifest in the vehicle's performance. One primary indication is inconsistent cabin temperatures. The driver may notice that the air conditioning does not regulate the temperature effectively. Additionally, the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning HVAC system may exhibit limited functionality, making it challenging to attain desired climate settings. Drivers may also hear unusual noises from the HVAC system when the air mix control motor is malfunctioning, or when there are issues with the linkage or door, as these symptoms can directly affect driving comfort and safety. Addressing them promptly is essential for ensuring a pleasant driving experience. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B1235 is to verify the presence of the diagnostic trouble code. Begin by clearing any existing DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This initial action resets the system and can help rule out intermittent failures. Following this, the ignition switch should be turned to the lock position and then returned to the on position, or utilizing the engine start-stop button to cycle power. Subsequently, conduct a self-diagnostic function using the HDS or the climate control unit. After running the diagnostics, check for any reoccurring DTCs. If DTC B1235 is indicated, it confirms a persistent problem needing further investigation, directing the technician to proceed to the next steps in the troubleshooting process. In Step 2, the procedure focuses on checking for any open wires in the circuit. Begin by turning the ignition to the lock position, or utilizing the engine start-stop button to set it to off mode. Next, disconnect the climate control unit's 32P connector and the driver's air mix control motor's 7P connector. With these components disconnected, check for continuity between the designated test points, specifically between the climate control unit's number 2-pin PNK wire and the driver's air mix control motor's number 7-pin, also PNK. This testing needs to be performed under the condition that the ignition is in the lock or off mode. If continuity exists, it indicates that there is no open wire, and the technician can proceed to the next troubleshooting step. If a lack of continuity is detected, this suggests a break in the wire that needs repairs. Step 3 involves a similar procedure where the focus shifts to checking the M-Cool-DR, N-Cool line. Under the same conditions as the previous step, ignition in the lock position and connectors disconnected, you will need to check continuity between the climate control unit's number 3 pin, LT blue wire, and the driver's air mix control motor's number 6 pin, also LT blue. By confirming continuity here, technicians can ascertain that the M-Cool-DR, M-Cool wire is intact and not open. Positive continuity indicates that the wiring is in good condition, guiding the technician to advance to the next troubleshooting step. In contrast, if continuity is absent, repairs to the wire between these 2 points will be necessary before further testing can continue. During Step 4, you will check for any shorted wires in the M-Hot-DR line. Maintain the same testing conditions. The ignition should be in the lock position and the connectors disconnected. The test involves checking continuity between the climate control unit's number 2 pin, PNK, and body ground. This check will help identify if there is any short to ground within the wiring. A successful continuity test here confirms that the wiring is functioning correctly and not shorted, allowing the technician to proceed to the subsequent step. However, if continuity is established where it shouldn't be, it suggests a short to body ground, which would require immediate repair to ensure proper functionality of the air mix control motor circuit. In Step 5 of the troubleshooting process, you will again be looking for shorted wires, this time in the M-Cool-DR line. Once again, ensure the vehicle's ignition is in the lock position and both connectors are disconnected. You will be verifying continuity between the climate control unit's number 3 pin, LT blue, and body ground. This test continues the investigation into possible short to body ground occurrences and evaluates the condition of the M-Cool-DR wire. If this test returns continuity unexpectedly, it indicates an issue that requires rectification. If continuity is absent, the wire is confirmed to be in proper working condition, paving the way to proceed to the final step of the troubleshooting process. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.